Very, very chaotic situation in Piers Morgan's studio. All of these people, they're fighting. I want to play the video, and I will only focus on Cenk, what he has to say about the Zionists, because the reason I will not be focusing on what the Zionist mouthpiece they have to say is because we all know what is happening right now in Gaza. Take a listen what he is saying here.
Israel slaughters. Hold on.
Okay, I mean,
Israel
it
slaughters
exists.
our children over and over and over again, and all we do is and Piers, this is really important. It's not that the American people are Islamophobic. It's that American media, mainstream media, and almost all the Israeli supporters are the most bigoted, racist people in the country. They despise Muslims. All they do is smear Muslims 24/7 while pretending that they're concerned about bigotry, but only when it affects their beloved Israel. So they're like, oh my God, I'm so concerned about anti-Semitism. Oh, you said something slightly true, actually very true about Israel, but it hurt my feelings. You're an anti-Semite, fire him, cancel him, etc. This is all thuggery. There's a bunch of pro-Israeli forces inside America. They've taken over our Congress. They've taken over mainstream media. And not only do they try to smear, cancel, fire, and arrest anyone who criticizes Israel, but on top of that, they now demand that you be racist and bigoted against Muslims. And it's so
if
hilarious.
you want to be specific with your words,
because Mamdani, let me finish.
Okay, so the moment, as Cenk just said, the moment you start talking against Israel, they start talking against you. They make a big deal out of it. This is exactly what is happening right now. When he was talking, Cenk, this Zionist woman right here, somewhere here in the middle, the black dress, she couldn't hold it. She couldn't take it no more, man. She had to step in.
Let me finish. So let me finish. So now they go, okay, even though Mamdani has never said anything anti-Semitic, nothing against Jews, and even though the majority of Jews, according to polling, are supporting Mamdani, 67% of younger Jewish Americans in New York that's under 45 are supporting Mamdani, we're going to lie anyway, and we're going to say, you know what, he's a dirty Muslim, and you should hate him for supporting Muslims. And that's what almost all of the Israeli supporters are doing, almost all of mainstream media, and that sick, disgusting Andrew Cuomo, who's as bigoted as it gets.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is exactly what they don't want to hear from you. The truth. The moment you start speaking the truth, they have big problem with it. And so Cenk was not done. Take a listen to what he's saying here.
Why is it that every time someone wants to criticize Mamdani, it immediately comes back to the Jews and the anti-Israel movement instead of actually talking about his viewpoints, which is that he
Nobody
wants to
said
make
Jews. You just said it. You always do that. We say Israel, you say Jews. We say Israel is a government. Please don't make it about Jewish Americans. And you come back and go, you have to make it about Jewish Americans. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Is Israel a Jewish state? Yes or no?
Yeah. First of all, okay, so Saudi Arabia is a Muslim state, and you can criticize it all day long.
Okay, so she wants the blame to be on Jews, like equally. They should be blamed. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't do it for my religion. If people are blaming Islam, I'll be like, no, Islam has nothing to do with it. For example, ISIS, right? Whatever they do, it's their business. Islam has nothing to do with it. But looks like this stupid moron, she wants everything to be also blamed on the Jews. Good job.
Day long. There's no special protection.
Because what you're doing is you're decoding language to mock American
Jewish state or
and
a Muslim
to say that
state.
we should not be here and we should not be in existence, and that you would be happy for other people like Mamdani to use it.
I want Israel to be safe.
Nothing of the sort.
Nonsense. You're totally lying. It's very normal for a Miller to be completely and utterly lying. That's not true. We want Israel to be a safe haven for Jews, 1967 borders. But you guys say, no, more Palestinian land. Take Gaza, take the West Bank, take southern Lebanon. Your greed knows no bounds. And by the way, you and your husband are supposed to be working for America, not for Israel. I think you're betraying this country.
All right, Cenk, let Katie...
Piers,
right,
if I could just jump in here.
Of course, of course, she is a traitor. Any American who doesn't stand for America, rather stands for Israel, is a traitor. Now, I want you to take a listen what Cenk is saying with, I believe this guy, his name is Randy Fine, a congressman. Let's see what he's saying here.
Randy Fine is a sick terrorist sympathizer. In fact, if he wants America to do terrorism on Israel's behalf, he has said we should nuke Gaza. That's killing millions of innocent children. and human beings and civilians, but he doesn't care. He only cares about Israeli lives. By the way, the Israelis have murdered now nearly a dozen Americans in the West Bank. No accountability from our government. And people like Randy Fine say we owe Israel. We owe Israel a genocide. We owe Israel $300 billion. We owe them no accountability at all when they kill American citizens. They had a pervert Israeli government official that came here in Vegas and tried to rape our children, and we let him go. That's insane. Randy Fine, are you asking for the sick Israeli government to return the pedophile so he could face justice here? No, Randy Fine represents Israel, not America. Everybody knows that. He also said we should starve all the Gazans. So he's right. There's a sickness inside our government. AIPAC and the Israeli lobby have given to 90% of Congress. They've given him $500,000, and that was a giant waste because he works for Israel already. So, Randy, we're all sick of your terrorist sympathies towards Israel. They have committed 75 October 7th. Their civilian kill ratio is 83%, worse than Hamas, worse than any terrorist organization. They have murdered 256 journalists, more than all other conflicts combined. They murdered 104 people today, including 46 children. They burned them alive. And we're sick of Israeli terrorism, and we're sick of people like you forcing good Americans. I love this country. I didn't come here to be a occupied territory of Israel. I came here because I love America and the freedom and the equality and the justice that comes with it. If you think your grandparents who came here were not loyal to America, that's your business. But no, most of the people that come here come because we absolutely love this country and not Israel. Why don't you go to the Knesset, brother? Everybody knows you love Israel and you despise Palestinians and you love Israeli terrorism. Why don't you move to Tel Aviv already?
Okay.
Unbelievable. Right. Like, I love this. Randy Fine, by the way, guys, is one of the worst traitors in US's history. Maybe after that guy, Ted Cruz, and also Lindsey Graham. He is the next in line to be the worst traitor of US. Take a listen.
Fine, go.
Yeah, so as you've seen, he's constantly referring to the Muslims that surround Israel. They're the real problem. It's open bigotry. He's not even hiding it. And then he'll go and hide behind the human shields of good, innocent Jewish Americans and say, oh, no, if you criticize Israel, you're actually criticizing Jewish Americans, which no one did. It's the dirtiest trick in using the anti-Semitism card to protect his form of terrorism that he supports, which Jewish Americans do not support. And so he says it's okay to kill the Gazans, which is collective punishment. He's not only said to nuke them and starve them, but he just said it right here on this air. He's a deeply sick man who wants to put a moral stain on this country by forcing us to fund the genocide of the Palestinians. They have already done 75 October 7th, but it's never enough murder for Randy Fine. They've already killed a stadium full. Imagine 20,000 murdered children lit on fire. Their heads exploded. Israel did all of that. And Randy Fine is saying it's not enough. Americans, go work another shift because you got to send Israel more money to kill more Palestinian children and put that on America's soul. Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't believe in America. His whole point is to make sure that we fund his beloved Israel and their sick, disgusting terrorism.
Just call me a dirty
Israel
Jew.
is the largest terrorist entity.
Brought it out. Come on.
Nobody said
so
that.
Again, anytime it gets under their skin, when they hear the truth, they cannot take it. They have to react. Unbelievable. Like Randy Fine, you had your time to talk. Right now, Cenk is talking, so shut up.
The only one who says it. You're the sick, disgusting Muslim bigot.
Come on.
No one wants anti-Semitism. The only person who wants anti-Semitism is you because you want to hide behind it. You bring up your yarmulke when no one else did. No one minds your yarmulke except you brought it up as if like you're some sort of victim. You're the one who wants to nuke over a million people.
I'm not a victim at all.
You're not a victim.
I relish
you're a disgusting terrorist sympathizer.
Randy Fine is a disgusting monster, a pig. Like, you can just imagine of what evil is. You'll not still be able to fathom how evil this guy is.
And you're going to lose. United States Congress. You are a stain on this country.
Randy Fine openly endorses killing children, civilians in Gaza, and he calls them animals. He is not someone who is hiding anything about his evil views on Gaza and on the Palestinians. So I don't want him to open his mouth, because the moment he talks, filths come out.
And all of your fellow invaders
You are trying to occupy America, so will you steal our money
I was born here.
to send
We're not
money over to
occupying it.
Israel to steal Palestinian and Arab and Muslim land? And on top of that, Piers, one thing that's important is pro-Israel people like Randy Fine have spread hatred and fear of Muslims in this country my entire life. They have tried to get everyone to hate Muslims so that they could say, oh, look, now that Israel is defending Western civilization, you should murder all the Muslims and you should let Israel take all of their land because we are defending Western civilization. And then they have the audacity to complain about anti-Semitism.
Do you mind if I make one closing remark?
They are the biggest bigots in the country.
If you need
this
me
is
to,
a
if you need to go, I
all right,
understand.
Cenk.
literally for mass murder.
Randy.
So, of course, Piers Morgan is not feeling well. He's ruffling his feather, Cenk. So, yeah, he had to talk. But unbelievable stuff happening. I mean, even though these Zionists, they're hearing how much the whole world hate them, they still never stop committing more and more evil. Subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.